It's another day at the lair. We're working together. Ain't no job that's too big, 'cause we can make it better. We've got Robin the robot. Teach us to build. Work hard together for a better future. We've got Robin the robot and Orby.
Hey guys, welcome back to today's episode. As usual, we have a fun-filled adventure for you guys. So sit right back and enjoy what we have to offer. Let's take it away, guys.
Orby! Orby!
Huh. Oh, hi, Robin.
Whoa there! What's going on in that head of yours? You seem so lost for a second there.
Oh, it's just that I've been thinking a lot about how stuff in the world works, particularly energy. You know, our missions would practically be impossible without energy. There's this particular source of energy that piques my interest. It's called nuclear energy.
Nuclear energy? Sounds familiar. Oh, hi guys! Sorry about that. Orby and I got so caught up with some new stuff we're exploring. Come join us. We're about to learn about nuclear energy. Keep your noggin connected and pay close attention.
What is nuclear energy and how does it work? Since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, the demand for energy has increased dramatically year after year. Today, the majority of this demand is met with the combustion of fossil fuels. With the recent disaster at Fukushima, as well as the ever-present effects of the events at Chernobyl and 3 Mile Island, nuclear power has lost some of the enthusiasm that once surrounded it. Because of the rising costs and harmful effects on the environment caused by fossil fuels, people are looking for ways to replace our dependence upon them. While renewables such as hydroelectric, solar, and wind energy have proven to be worthy replacements, they are still a ways off from meeting our needs. Nuclear, on the other hand, has all of the technology required to be used on a large scale. In the US, nuclear accounts for 21% of the electricity produced, whereas coal contributes 41%, natural gas 24%, renewables 12%, and petroleum only 1%. Despite the current level of adoption, there is still a great deal of misconception and fear surrounding nuclear energy. Now, let's see how most nuclear power plants actually work. First, you have the fuel, usually uranium, which must be mined, enriched, and then formed into pellets that are placed in rods within the reactor. The atoms of uranium undergo a controlled chain reaction which emits heat. Pressurized water around the reactor vessel is heated and circulated through pipes in a steam generator, which produces water vapor that spins a turbine attached to a generator. After leaving the turbine, the steam is condensed so that the cycle can continue. The benefits of using nuclear fuels are numerous. The lack of carbon emissions, the ability to create huge amounts of energy, and the reliability of power production are all extremely important. As there are no fossil fuels used in the consumption of uranium, direct carbon emissions are non-existent and indirect emissions are limited to the construction of the facility and obtainment of fuel. Unlike many renewable methods, nuclear plants do not depend on the conditions around them to function, which would make them perfect for the constant baseload of the electrical system. The main concerns surrounding nuclear energy are safety, waste management, and total expense. Contrary to popular belief, nuclear is among the safest sources of energy that is currently in use. Despite the seemingly huge impact reported by the media, there have been no deaths as a direct result of the meltdowns at either Fukushima or 3 Mile Island. Even in the case of Chernobyl, the total number of expected deaths is quite low. In comparison, deaths due to the use of coal are over 10,000 per year in the US alone. However, deaths are not the only impact which an accident can have. They can force people out of their homes and change the land around them for a very long time. For the treatment of waste, there are two main options that are currently employed: containment and reprocessing. Containment is the placement of exhaust fuel in safe containers where it will remain for a very long time. The second, and more expensive method, reprocessing, treats the waste so that it can be used within a reactor again. Nonetheless, reprocessing is not currently practiced in the US due to a lack of facilities necessary. Furthermore, costs come mainly from the building and regulation of plants. These high initial costs can be mitigated by focusing on uprating current plants instead of building many new ones. Finally, technologies are being developed which can further decrease these disadvantages. So then, how can nuclear play into our energy future? Combined with renewable sources, nuclear allows us to enjoy our energy needs without the impact on our environment that is coupled with fossil fuels.
That was an interesting video, Orby. I think I have an idea. Let's go check on our kid heroes to see who can help us with today's adventure.
That sounds like a great idea indeed! To the computer!
Energy, energy. It's all around us. It keeps the world in motion.
Need some information and energy? Well, you've come to the right place.
Hey, Rashad!
Robin and Orby, what a pleasant surprise!
Oh, we're happy to see you guys as always. See, Robin and I have been thinking a lot about energy these days, and there is this energy source that we need some information on. Nuclear energy, yes. And I don't think we have found a better set of experts than you guys. You think you can help us?
Well, we love to put your skills to the test.
Awesome! I knew we could count on you.
Hey Robin, did you tell our audience that nuclear energy is a type of energy that has zero emissions and can be turned into a source of electricity?
Yes, this means that our problems with the release of carbon emissions and changes it has caused over the years can be solved.
Indeed, but we must remember that when handling nuclear energy, it is super important that safety is at the top of the list. We must always be safe.
Thanks for the heads up. That is very important to remember.
On that note, let's get to our mission.
We've got some work on our hands.
Let's get to coding.
Not so fast. We can't go straight to the action yet. Remember the
Engineering process. First, we're going to do some research. Sketch the code out, run the code, and then see if we can make improvements. Let's do some research!
yeah. Well, I think we're done. We finally have something to share with Robin and Orby.
Quick, let's test it out before they call.
Hey guys, so today we're talking about nuclear power, its benefits and disadvantages.
Oh my, it's Robin and Orby and we can't even get the project to work.
Oh, hey guys! What's...
We failed the mission. We couldn't get the code to work. Huh? Something is off with Robin.
You know what that means? It's time for math power. Let's go!
1 divided by 14 equals 0, so I'll put the 0 over the 1. Now we'll divide using the first two digits in our dividend. which is 14. 14 divided by 14 equals 1. So I'll place my 1 over the 4. The next step in our method says we have to multiply. 1 times 14 equals 14. So we're multiplying 1 by 14. 1 by 14 equals 14. So now we subtract 14 from 14 equals 0. The next step in our method says we have to bring down. So we'll bring down the next number. So we bring down the next digit in our dividend, which is 0. 0 divided by 14 equals 0. So we put the 0 over the 0. So we multiply 0 by 14 and we get 0. So we'll multiply this 0 by 14 and we'll get 0. So that gives us nothing to subtract and there's nothing to bring down. So we have completed solving this problem. So the answer to 140 divided by 14 is 10.
Thanks a lot, guys! I feel like a newborn robot. Now, where were we?
I'm sorry, Robin. We couldn't get the project to work.
Guys, it's completely fine to not get something on the first try. It's A-okay. This doesn't mean you should give up. Go over the code and see what may be wrong. It could be some tiny error which caused the problem. Besides, you have a pretty cool illustration there. I know you worked hard, and I am confident that you guys are able to pull this off.
Aha! I think I found it. Let me fix it and we'll see if it works.
Hey guys, so today we're talking about nuclear power, its benefits and disadvantages. So let's get into it. Benefits of nuclear power: no greenhouse gas emissions, resilient in times of extreme weather, it's fuel efficient, and low operating cost. Now, what are the disadvantages of nuclear power? There's the accident that could emit radioactive materials. No good solution for disposing of radioactive waste. And it's not a renewable fuel source. So, thanks guys for listening.
Today was a great adventure. We learned a lot about nuclear energy. I'm so glad our friends were able to help us learn about nuclear energy. They're super smart. I wonder where our next adventure will take us.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Did you miss an episode? Not to worry. You can also rewatch episodes at robintherobot.tv, and you can also send us emails at robintherobotgy@gmail.com. You can send us your thoughts on the episodes or something you learned that you really want to share. We love reading mail from you. After all, we're super smart kid heroes and friends.